Seattle Seahawks' final public practice is over, and off the field, the team named Jason Myers, Connor Williams, and also Devon Witherspoon as captains for Sunday's game with the Dolphins. All right, let's get to the video.
Hey, let's go, man, fucking man! Play the game. That's right. We're on the game. We're on the game now.
Jerome Baker, I guess. What's the situation?
Bake's working his butt off. Tried to really give it a go. Kind of doesn't look good right now. Everything's going well. It's just probably not good enough at this point. So.
What's Tyrese shown you if he is filling in? What's he shown you in the time? All the work he got the ones in camp, and then the work he got last week.
Yeah, we told him you're not allowed to be. You're not a rookie anymore. You can't make rookie mistakes. But poised, he handles that and in stride and stuff. So he's doing a great job. We'll see the combinations that will play out there if Bake doesn't make it.
Where has he made his biggest strides to you since you guys got him back on this run?
I think it's just constant improvement. Again, we ask a lot from those guys, and at some point he was cross training multiple positions, and the game moves fast, and you're each week you're kind of learning a new offense and how they operate. So you got to stay poised, kind of apply your rules. But he's cool. He's a cool customer, man. He's not. It never seems like he's rattled or anything like that. So, the extra day helps. Then we got the free. We got to play this game first, but the extra day next week will help. Play it was, but he's working on his ankle right now. We're kind of still in this phase of working through kind of an organized rotation, and then playing it by ear as the game goes along. So both guys did a nice job. I mean, we're still some plays we're chasing, but overall I thought offensively guys executed at a high level throughout the week, and right guard spot included. I don't want to put words in his mouth but I know he's optimistic, and he's progressing really quickly. So it'd be great to have him back next week. That would justify not putting him on IR.
Right.
Looked good today, so we'll kind of monitor it over the next couple days. But looks good with Boya, and playing decisive and doing the things he does well, and then having his change-ups off of it, having him play in the rush on early downs. For the most part, doing a great job. There's some plays I know, that we kid about that he could finish a little bit better. I think his stat line might reflect that, but playing really good football for us. So again, early 2 games in, we're playing a really good team this week with a quarterback that can move around. So we're going to need him.
All right, as always, we'll start with the injury report, and you can see that Ken Walker is out, and also Jerome Baker is listed as doubtful. George Fant also is out, and that was a late addition in there. So, and Uchenna Nwosu, those players will not play. As for my key takeaways for the game, you heard kind of Mike McDonald talk a little bit about, I asked him about the right guard. My question is, who will start at right guard, and then what's the rotation going to be like there? And if you remember last week against the Dolphins, the Seahawks only had 46 rushing yards, and in that, Anthony Bradford saw 79% of the snaps, with Chris Haynes only seeing the other 15. So you heard him say that, they have a plan, because really they need to do something about the run game, and right now they're looking at that right guard position as the one spot that they need to make a change. And also, my other takeaway is Tyrese Knight ready for the big opportunity? Jerome Baker, as I said up front, is probably not going to play. If you remember, against the Dolphins, Baker played only 21 snaps, if you will, and Knight played the other 44 snaps. Now, he had 7 tackles, and he was good, but he wasn't great, and he left some plays out there. And even Mike McDonald talked to us this week about, I told him not to play like a rookie. Now, I talked to Knight after practice. 3 of us did, just kind of ask him some questions. Is he ready for the big moment? And he said, yeah, he is, and that he understands what the coach was saying when he said, hey, don't play like a rookie and all those things. It's an affirmation of like, this is your moment. But I don't know. It'd be interesting to see whether they don't really have anybody else they can bring up. They don't have enough spots in terms of from the practice squad to the main roster for Sunday's game, because I think they have to bring up McClendon Curtis and also the running back up there. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. They might go to 6 DBs if Knight struggles a little bit, but we'll see. So right now, Tyrese Knight has an opportunity to start at linebacker there for Baker, who is not playing. And I would also say my third, this one is a no-brainer, as I said, with 46 rushing yards. Can the Seahawks establish a run game? Look, Geno Smith is an elite quarterback, but he can't play 100. Get 100 QB rating every week. That just doesn't happen in the NFL. It's a recipe for disaster. Can the Seahawks get a running game? Zach Charbonnet. It has to be a decent running game so they can play action. He has to go for 120 yards, but I think if he's trending close, the closer he is to that century mark, the better they can go to play action and then go to the short passing, and then also mix that up with the long passes and then use the tight end. And if they do that, the Seahawks will have a field day against Miami. But look, Miami has a great front pass rush there. So you're going to need a running game to keep them on their heels. And also, lastly, I would say, can the Seahawks front 7, Jonathan Hankins, Byron Murphy, Leonard Williams, Boye Muffet, who pretty much we say is going to play, can they, and also Jaron Reed, can they continue to put pressure on quarterbacks? Because the Seahawks have that front 7 is really putting pressure on opposing quarterbacks. And again, if they can do that, I think then they'll make a long day for Skylar Thompson. Miami does have weapons. The key here, and I talked to Trey Brown as well in the locker room, the key here is try to mix him up, because Trey Brown said, with 2 the ball comes out really fast. With Skylar Thompson, it doesn't. But that also means that you have to stay with your man that you're covering quite a bit and stay in your zone when you go to the zone coverage. So a lot is there from the VMAC in Renton. I'm Asvita Mariota for the CascadiaSports.net report. Thank you for subscribing, listening, and liking.